Yep. Good morning. Good morning. Probably going to hear the cat meow until Kathy gets up. So just be braced for that. She was a bad girl last night. Bad, bad, bad putty tat. Bad putty tat. Um, she got fifth. Yeah, a fifth. She got put in kitty prison last night around, I don't know, 10:15 or so. She decided she would, Harley was on the couch watching TV, and she decided she'd jump from the floor to the couch. And when she did, she jumped on top of her and then walked up and went like this and scratched her. So she's damn lucky she's still alive. Yeah, she got worse than Hunter. You're right. The missus was going to kill her last night. I said, "No, don't be hurting her. Just put her in the thing. Good morning. Don't be whipping on her. She doesn't know what she did because after she done it, she took off. They don't know what they're doing. The cats, cats are stupid. Dogs know if they do something wrong. A cat doesn't. You can train a dog. You can't train a cat. No, not normally. I mean, you can call her name all day long, and out of 100 times, she might look at you once. Maybe she just got bad hearing. I don't know. I doubt it though. Cats are cats. Yep. You're right. Cats are stupid and dogs are ugly. I told her, we got to get her fixed, get her claws trimmed, and get her shots, and I think that'll calm her down a lot. You're right, it did. 1914 or something like that. I can't remember the year, but shut up. Um, Very well could have been. But the Olympia, that's what sank. I don't know. The shipping company made millions and millions of dollars off of those two ships. Oh. By the way, good morning, Junkyard, Amish, Dan, and whoever else is here. Sound off. I actually wasn't going to be on this morning. I had a rough night, but I persevered, and I said, they're looking forward to me being there. I'm like the soap opera. I'm the guiding light. Or the old and the restful or whatever. Good morning, Yosemite. I know, enough's enough, yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it at all. Seems awful funny. Somebody that was in the know decided to cancel the trip at the last minute. Yeah. Well, you're not getting out until Mama gets up. You're in trouble. Allegedly. Allegedly. I can neither confirm or deny, but I can speculate. She jumped up on the couch while Harley was watching TV and then went like this, and she's got two big scratches down her eye, clear down almost to her mouth. You ate a gummy, now you feel better? Well, Mel Gibson was right in Conspiracy Theory. Watch that movie. Never seen it, watch it with Mel Gibson. It would be a good place to go deep sea fishing. Mad Max fans again? Yeah. You're testing my nerves there, pretty cat. Would you like to go outside? Hmm. There. There was a door. I didn't touch her. Anyhow, Kathy's got to go to a softball practice tonight. Got to take one of the grandkids. Got to go pick up, or she's got to take Kyler to school. He's not here, but his mom's dropping him off, and then he's got to take him to school. No, she has a little cat carrier over here. So. Box Chinese dinner, yeah. No, she only gets put in there if we're gonna be gone away for, a few hours, or if Kyler's here at night, and she spends the night, then we put her in there then. Well, last night she normally is out. Last night she scratched Harley, so that's her punishment. She had to go in the box. Six in the rack, one in the box. I would, but it's plenty warm in here, and I don't want to get her too hot. Yeah, I thought about that this morning already, but shaking the bush, boss. Shaking the bush. Yeah. You better shake that bush. Shaking the bush, boss. You better be quiet and just be thankful. Because you almost got an overdose of hickory last night, and I wasn't the one swinging the hickory. Yeah. So, anything new? Anything? Anything? Bueller? But once, yeah, just once. I like that movie, Cool Hand Luke. They're still sleeping. They all get the luxury of going to bed, going to bed and staying in bed. I have to get up. Somebody's got to start getting everybody up, Let's see. Went to bed about, I'm guessing 11:30. Right around this there. Maybe 11 o'clock. I was up at 12:15. Had to make a necessity run. And then I go back to bed. And then at 2:30, I was awakened by another necessity run. And at 4:30, I was still awake trying to get back to sleep from that one. I like to get, I would love to get 8 hours of sleep at one time. Maybe I should buy that Relaxum. I should have consolidated it. I tried. I tried. They didn't want to consolidate at the time. No, no. Relaxum is non-habit for me. We got us an ad coming up. Holy Jehoshaphat. Uh, a dozen deductions would be nice. Good morning, Kevin. Hmm. Morning, Ty. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Connie. Hi, Kelly. Sorry about that, Amish. I don't know why it does it. The smart twin. I was telling him last night, damn, didn't he? When you guys called me, Kevin was sitting there and the sisters were right there and they all wanted to say hi to everybody. Oh, it was pretty nice. Yeah, I know it's you turd that does it, yeah. Pretty nice of Kevin. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be on, so I'll say it today. Happy birthday, Ty. Yeah. Yep. Well, they're only coming by because Kevin's going to take them up to Mackinac Bridge and test the weight limit. He's got that Chevy. He wants to see if he can pull them all. Just hope you don't get pulled over by the weighmaster. You'll be over axle weight. Well, no, I give it back to him so he could start, giving out, coffee and cake and stuff, like taking him to the restaurant. Anywho's, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to have to start going out and sitting on the street corner and selling myself. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that extra money, but it'll come in handy. What's not to love? Yeah, after breakfast, make sure she's home before lunch, definitely before dinner. Good morning, Arizona. Yeah. She should. She should. I know school will be over here shortly, won't it? Another month. You guys see Ghost Rider's last video? He was talking about mining apparel. And that was a very good video there, Santee, but I'm glad I was an observant observer, because he forgot to mention one very important part of apparel for a miner, and that was blisters and calluses. Forgot to mention that, and he didn't mention gloves at all. You're welcome. Just trying to keep it real. Yep. Take the dog show on the road. There you go. Put a memory foam mattress in there. That way you only have to do it once and then it'll just remember. Yeah. So, hey, there you go. Down at the local filling station, I can get gas too, can't I? I've actually been looking um, at a lot of these auctions for a toaster. Um, and I know, oh, you can buy a toaster for $12 or $15. I want an old 4 slice toaster that's got this, select dial on it, so you can. And there are plenty of them that are out there, and that are in the auctions. The only thing is they're going for like $25 and $30. People like the old toasters because they work a lot better than the new ones. Oh, okay. Four score and 7 years ago today, our fathers brought forth a nation. That Gettysburg? Yeah, I'd love to do the ghost tour. Well, that's cool. I keep looking on Facebook Marketplace for commercial toasters. You can get a lot of times there's the commercial ones, but a lot of them they are 208 volt. I don't want a 208. I want a 110. But we don't toast a lot of stuff, but it's nice to have a toaster that works every once in a while. Our toaster right now, you might have to slam it down 5 or 6 times before it finally catches. They toast on one side, then toast on the other. Shots! Shots, everybody, shots! Shots, everybody, shots! Shots, everybody, shots! It is Two Shot Monday! Because you poor people, I know. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. You were the one that was coddled. Had to stay in the house when it was cold out. Had to stay in the house when it was hot out. Had to stay in the house when it was raining. Got to ride the school bus to school. You were the one that was coddled. Coddled Kevin. That's your name. You like that? Yeah. I don't think Harley's going to school today because that's a nasty scratch she's got. Probably going to let her sit home and for the day. I bet. Now, the other day, there was at the auction, there was a box and it had a 4-slice toaster on the cover. So I walked over to the box. I was going to open it up and look and see what the toaster looked like. And the box was full of Hot Wheels. So, yeah, both. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Never. That's coming from the guy that never did a hard day's worth of work in his entire life, including now. Can I let her out of the coop now? I didn't want to let her out until everybody was up.
No.
Okay. You have to wait. That's right. Price of chicken's going up. I think my daughter gives $7 or $8 a piece for baby chicks. Connie did. Yeah, I think she gets $7 or $8 a piece for them, something like that. Probably, I don't know. She's getting, what is she getting a dozen?
What?
Casey, for eggs.
I think 4.
She's getting $4 a dozen, I think, for her eggs.
I don't know, 4 or 5.
4 or 5. She's got a standing order from one of the people that she works for 5 dozen a week. And that's for the large. She gives us the small ones. So she gave us 5 dozen in the last 2 weeks. Well, we do too. If we, I try to have, eggs every morning or every other morning or whatever, at least 4 or 5 times a week. I don't try to have eggs when Kyler's here because he's got that egg allergy. We don't have eggs at night when Kyler's here. But I could have, a country breakfast for dinner once or twice a week. You mix it up. You have scrambled eggs and sausage and bacon and, sausage and hash browns. And then do a casserole or an egg bake on another time. Smother it with sausage gravy. We are going to, I think we're going to Sam's Club Wednesday morning after the live stream. Dippy eggs and light toast. That sounds good. I want to pick up another couple of cans of sausage gravy. I have 3 trays of biscuits in the freezer that we're not going to sell now, so buy a couple cans of sausage gravy. That way, that each can does a tray of biscuits, so we can have biscuits and gravy one night for dinner. And that's pretty cheap because you can get the can of gravy for $11 or something like that, $11.99, and the biscuits are $6 already made. You just pop them in the microwave, warm them up after you heat up the sausage gravy. Yeah, just like Bojangles. Huh. Must be Kyler calling. Nah. I'm coming over to your house. How many brats you got total there, Amish? 4 or 5? Well, I think I'm going to give you a cup of coffee, if you guys don't mind. She bought all that bacon last night. It's already, I haven't seen it, but I've seen it on the advertisement. I think it's already pre-cooked. All you got to do is warm it up. So that'll make it nice. Where is it at? I have no idea where J.J. Reese's house is at. You okay, baby? Let me see. Stay right there. Oh, yeah. She got you good, didn't she? Bad kitty. Bad kitty. Oh. Yeah. Ted Nugent. Cat. scratch fever, la, la, la. Cat scratch fever, la, 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 la. It was wild to me. I gotta shut up the coffee maker to make another pot. I'll be right back. Who's Opie Marin? Big Steve back? Half-mile west of Seneca, across the railroad tracks. He's been hiding. Well, who are you, Opie? Are you hiding too? I know she is lucky, isn't she, Amish? Me, 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 me. Message me the address so I can see. Facebook it to me. Hell, you're probably closer to it than I am. Okay. Is that who owns it? Well, even, all right, so he didn't give you an address. So I'm supposed to go down Seneca Road, a half a mile west of the railroad tracks, and just what? Sit there and wait for some house to, somebody come out of their house and say, hey, I got a Cub Cadet here? I don't even know who J.J. Reese is. Well, Packard Road is a hell of a lot different than Seneca Road. Because you got Seneca Highway or Seneca Street, but you got Seneca out past Munson, which is closer to you than me. So it's past Packard Road, past the railroad tracks. Give me an address, I'll see. I ain't making no promises. Hi, Kathy. How are you, honey? Nice to see you, pumpkin. You want me to pay for it and pick it up too? And deliver it? I mean, I might as well. I'm halfway to your house there. Well, being that we're going to go look for something, I got something in Indianapolis I need you to go look at for me. Now, I want you to take pictures of it, all the way around it, and then see what they got to have for it, and then call me. And then when you do, I'll decide if I want it. If I want it, I'll have you pay for it and bring it home to me. Damn! Shot to the heart, but you're too late. You give love a bad name. See, even the cat loves my singing. Huh. Well, you could consider it a business trip. Pack up the herd, have them get in the cattle truck, and you can take them down with you. Make it a family vacation. All right, I've had enough. Now get out. You bad girl one time today, and I will beat you into submission. No, I asked you to go to Fort Wayne with, for me one time, or Elkhart. Never have I ever asked you to go to, you know, BFE. Family tradition. I'm beginning to think you're somebody I know, Yosemite. The only thing is, you don't spell you spell a lot better than that person does. I thought it might be Grizz. Are you Grizz 270 or are you Bob? Are you Bobber? Hi, Robert. Got an ad coming up in 45 seconds. Huh. Oh, oh, okay. Rootin' and tootin'. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm thinking you're. Well, the spelling is getting me wrong because Grizz can't spell too good. And I don't know if he can't spell too good or if it's just his sausage fingers are getting in the way of typing on the phone. Could be that. Hmm. I'm thinking it's Bobber, you know. You don't know anyone named Grizz? Huh. Okay. You better be damn good, Putty Cat. Putty Cat, Putty Cat. Super and Succotash. You want one of these? You want some of this? How about both of them? Oh, okay.
Go, go, go.
I know. I know.
No. Go, go. Well, hi, King Saturn.
Ari's a little kitten shy right now. Anyways, I think she's understood the error of her ways, but you never can tell. Huh. Room service is can't. Well, that is cool. Silly Webbit. Tricks are for kids. Um, if you guys have a Little Caesars, it probably is a lot better than a $17 breakfast. Order, you have to custom order it, but order a sausage, mushroom, green pepper, and onion pizza, thin crust. I'm telling you, you will be delighted. I never ate mushrooms until the doctor started having me, telling me I had to because I needed the protein. And mushrooms are just full of protein. In order to heal, you got to have protein. So, I ordered one of them the other day, and it was absolutely delicious. You say, well, from Little Caesars? Yeah, Little Caesars. No. Ordered a 3-meat pizza for Cody, and then Kathy had Chinese from the store. She went to the store, and they had Chinese there. But it was good food, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I did. I'd rather have a thin crust pizza than a thick crust pizza to begin with. Because a thin crust, the crust is crispy. You know, when you bite into a regular crust pizza, it's like you have to rip it apart because it just, it's too elasticy. You want a nice crisp crust. You want a thin crust? Yeah. And what was it? That pizza was, I don't want to, let me look at it real quick. Um, that custom thin crust was $13.49. They charge you extra for a thin crust. I don't understand why, but they do. And just a mushroom and onion, or a mushroom and sausage would have been like $9.99, but I added onions and green peppers and thin crust, so it was $13.49, and it was worth every nickel of it. Yeah, that cat doesn't learn. She's in it right now. She's going to be getting her. And you can custom that pizza any way you want. If you don't want a lot of sauce, you can put less sauce. You can put more cheese on it. You can put less cheese on it. You can whatever you want. You can put onions on one half, green peppers on the other, or nah. We going the whole damn pizza. Yeah. I know the more it costs for some reason. And Little Caesars, believe it or not, they have two different doughs. And I don't think they sell any small pizzas anymore. Or they have different doughs for different pizzas, but I don't think they sell small or medium anymore. It's just all large. Um, because you can't even order a size difference on that customized. It's just a large. But they have a dough for a regular pizza, and then they have a dough for a square pizza, a pan pizza, and then they have a dough for a thin crust. And if they don't have the thin crust dough, they won't sell you a thin crust pizza because that means they'd have to cut some of that dough off before they bake the pizza, and that would be too much work. I need some dough too. I'd like to get actually a pizza stone that'll fit just inside the oven. Because I think tortillas, flour tortillas, a good flour tortilla makes a good thin crust pizza. But you can do that in a frying pan. Go the. I thought about that. Yeah, Domino's, their pizzas anymore suck. Well, when we first bought this house before I got sick, that was my original intentions. We had the side patio out here beside the garage is 20 feet by 27 or, well, it's more than that, but 20 feet by 30 at least, concrete. And I wanted to put up, the city back then was tearing up the streets and they had all these red brick piled along the road and they had signs, take whatever you want free. So they didn't want to haul them or get rid of them. They just was trying to get rid of them that way. And I thought I'd grab a few truckloads and actually make a patio out there with brick. Um, do a barbecue and then a seating area and stuff, and then wall around the outside perimeter of it so it's like contained. But I got sick and couldn't do that. We haven't had Pizza Hut in a long time. Ever since they moved out of their old building and went to their new building, they don't have. They used to have a buffet there. Kathy and I would go there probably once a month, and have lunch. That's a brick house, yeah. Do a brick house pizza. Now I bought a pizza oven about 6 months ago. I think it was 6 months ago. My daughter was looking at it at an auction, and she turned around and was doing something, and they sold it. Well, about 4 or 5 days later, I'm over there at the auction doing something, and I see that pizza oven there. I said, "What's the deal on that pizza oven?" He said, "The guy never paid for it." I said, "Well, what do you take for it?" He said, "Make me an offer." I said, $10. He said, "Take it." It was brand new. The only thing it was missing was the stone. So, is CC still in business? Because they used to be a pizza buffet, but you never see any commercials anymore for CC's. And there's none around here. I was just wondering. Do me a favor. Straighten that light right there by the phone. I just noticed it's tilted. Oh, somebody must have bumped it or whatever. Thank you. Got an ad coming up in 35 seconds. Got one in Sherman, Cece.
Hi, Dad.
Your bus will be coming here in a minute.
I had to take my pills.
Crazy Bill.
No.
Simple Simons? Huh. Or is that Sample Simons? Sample some pizza.
I don't think
I know it.
it's not half bad.
Yeah, I know, but
My head's crooked. That's what it is. My head's lopsided.
Well, you could lose it.
That's all ready to make another pot when that's empty. Love you too, Dan. Take care.
Sit right there.
Who?
I want to ask you permission from my son.
Whatever.
That's hard.
No. So, anything new with anybody? I don't know what to talk about. Probably tomorrow when we do go, or Wednesday when we go to Sam's, probably order a couple of pizzas to go. No, I don't think there's any CC's in Michigan. Probably order a couple of pizzas to go. They have great pizza, especially for $8.99 or whatever. Damn good pizza. And it's not a thick crust either. It's in between a thin and a thick. And it's like a 20-inch pizza or something like that. It's a big one. Never been to Sam's Club or Chicago Pan Pizza. Oh, Chicago. I've never been to Chicago. Chicago, what a dump it is. Chicago. Well, you don't have to worry about gun violence in Chicago because it's a gun-free city. Gun-free zone. Mm-hmm. No guns allowed. I hear it's a nice place to live. That's Macon, so watch it before you grab it. Mayor said, yeah, it's safe. So the old mayor, if she found out anything bad about the new mayor or that the worst mayor or whatever the hell it is, I'm asking for a friend. Yeah, I didn't think NASCAR would do that. You see where that Chevy drops driver Rajad Karuth for refusing to respect the national anthem. Maybe Ford to do it. I don't know. Well, you know, the FBI says crime is down. You got to believe everything the FBI said, you know. The FBI said there was, they didn't have, you know, Hunter's laptop didn't have nothing on it. Then they said they didn't have Hunter's laptop. And then they said that that was, you know, false information. And then they said, you know, who you going to believe, us or your lying eyes? Yeah. So I trust the FBI wholeheartedly, allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I trust them. Mm-hmm. And you should too. Yeah, I know. That's because a lot of people aren't reporting crimes because they know nothing's going to get done. Only the truth and nothing but the truth. That's right. So help me God. Yeah. You're right. If you look carefully, you can see there's a hole in his back where they stick his arms up so they can move his mouth. I'm going to have to do this. I've never done it. I'm going to have to. I think it looks delicious. A second. There we go. Pickled hot dogs. Pickled wieners. Wieners. 1 1/4 cups of vinegar, 2 cups of warm water, excuse me. Half a sliced onion, half a teaspoon or 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Boil the brine, pour it over, and put it in the refrigerator for a week, and then eat them right out of the jar. Well, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to throw in a half a cup or a quarter cup of hot sauce and have some red hots. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Don't they look good? And I think they are good. We had some. She had some pickled red hots the other day, and I finished off the jar, and then I day before Easter, I think it was a Friday. Well, it was a Friday night, I believe, before Easter. I put them in that jar of pickled juice that the meat was in. They're in the refrigerator right now, pickling pickled eggs. So I bet they're going to be good when it's done. Right, they used to sell them years ago. It's kind of hard to find them now. Straight vinegar. Well, the reason why the salt and stuff gives it a flavor, I guess. Huh. Vinegar and salt. I noticed you like vinegar. You don't want watered down eggs. Yeah. Hmm. Well, they've been in there. It'll be 4 weeks this Friday. Yeah. I think they'll be ready. I used to take a teaspoon of that Bragg's every morning. Apple vinegar, apple cider vinegar, with the mother. Hmm. Did Israel retaliate last night or not? I haven't watched anything. Are they gonna wait for a day and of their choosing? Now, if they were smart, they would do specific targets. You know, that's what they had to do is figure out where to hit. I'm thinking, like the palace in Iran. You know, the president, the dictator's, palace or whatever. I don't even know what they call it, but I'm thinking just level that. Make them homeless. There you go. If they were smart, okay, if they were smart, they would strike the ships. Not when they're full, when they're empty. Hard to sell oil if you can't ship it. Yeah. That way it saves on environmental catastrophe. You hear them talk, well, we just give them $6 billion. $6 billion. They got lots of money. Oh, they got $10 billion now. They got lots of money. $10 billion is a lot of money. It's nothing compared to here in America, though. Shit, they spend $6 billion a day. A day. If not more. And yet, we're letting a country that gets $6 or $10 billion a year for their revenue, let them dictate what they're going to do to us. Joe isn't turning chicken. He's been chicken. The only thing Joe wants is votes. And as soon as he gets them, and if he wins, he's going to do whatever he wants. They're going to find out what a real liar he really is. And then they'll forget in 4 years when it's election time again and for the next one that's promising them everything. There she is in all her glory, standing at the door. Waving goodbye to the bus. I'm feeling a little better today. Legs aren't as hurting as bad. I had a bunch of cramping last night. I wasn't going to do a live stream this morning, but I took some pain medicine this morning, and they're feeling a little bit better. I think I'm going to go to storage units today and start taking pictures of stuff, um, so I can get it on Facebook. Because by the end of, I'd like to have at least one storage unit cleaned out by the end of the month. Yeah, I know. His mind's on his next ice cream. Oh, do you guys have disappointment? Yeah. What's that? Grady, Grady, you're so shady. Yeah. Water for the dogs. I was watching MASH last night, and Father Mulcahy saved a dog. Dog used to go into the bar, Rosie's, and would get drunk. So Father Mulcahy grabbed the dog and a bottle of whiskey in a bowl and fed the dog whiskey until it got so drunk that it had a hangover. The next day, he poured some whiskey in a bowl, and the dog took off running. Didn't he said, "That's the hair of the man right there." Instead of the hair of the dog, it's the hair of the man. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. You playing with your toy? Oh. Well, I'm glad they have a goat. Now, how many sandwiches will that goat make? Mrs. Hanford. I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth. There you go.
You better lay down.
Due to your arthritis? I understand that completely.
No. Let me help your nails. It's not a stretch pad.
I think she's upset with you there, Spirit. I have to powder real quick. The G stands for great. So, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here, Pumpkin. Spirit. Kitty, kitty. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hey, come here. Come on. Come here. It's a G thing. That's right. Pretty girl. Yeah. She hasn't let me do this in a long time, actually, without throwing a fit. See? Who's a pretty kitty? The brats are all delivered. Well, that's good. The rust armorer. Who's that? Damn! I'd make him walk. That's the least you could do, you know. Oh, okay. You're talking about for Baldwin? Yeah. Yeah, he didn't pull the trigger. Even though they tested that gun and that gun won't go off unless somebody's actually jerking that trigger. Yeah. Hmm. And if I was the armorer, I'd have said, hey, that weapon did not have any live fire bullets in it. He put them in. They should have. I'd have hung him. I said he put them in there. That's right. Have you seen the movie Paparazzi with Cole, the one that plays on Yellowstone, where he plants the movie gun, the movie set gun in the guy's jacket? That was pretty good. That you're right, bastards. What about it? Yeah, you have to dub in the sound. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I watched. I watched The Beekeeper the other day. I don't know if I told you about that. That's a good movie. And then I watched. Um, Let me remember what the name of it is. Just watched it yesterday. I'm telling you, I'm losing my brain. I can't think half the time. Now I can't remember what the movie was about either now. I don't know. I'll get back to that here. I'll start thinking about it. Blast from the past. Oh, John Wick 4. That's a long movie, man. That is a long movie. 2 hours and 49 minutes. That's a long movie. It was good. Needless to say, there won't be any John Wick number 5. Ah, well, what got into him? Her, whatever. I guess you got your wish, Opie. Thanks, cornbread. That's right. There's Andy. Andy took Opie out to the woodshed. Yes, mister. We have a nice woodshed out back. A real woodshed? A nice woodshed. Mm-hmm. Andy! Opie! Good thing Mrs. B wasn't around, Aunt B, to hear your voice, to watch your language there, Opie. Yeah. She would be appalled with your language. Could you come back as Goober? I am the giver. I just canceled the last ad.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Well, who was it?
Hello. Tyler.
Take a wild guess. I don't know.
What?
I haven't done anything to make anybody upset. Well, I don't know. I haven't done anything to Steve. I wish him the best of the luck in all his endeavors. I have no idea. I'm just trying to run a decent family channel here with, PG 16. You know what I mean? I really don't care who it was either. So they're gone. Gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. Yeah. And they won't be coming back. Well, Rinda's been on a couple of times. Uh, just it's during the day, and I'm not near the computer, so I haven't been able to watch her. And she did one the other day. Um, I haven't watched it yet, but I should. Well, Christy was okay. She had a lot of baggage, I think. A lot of trouble. In her life or whatever, and probably just hard to deal with. That voodoo crystal, huh? A good canute. I have no idea. I have not seen him either. He probably is. That way, well, see, he's done a few live streams, so evidently he got his internet out of pawn, but he probably had to pawn it back again. Had a 3-strand mullet, yeah. I don't know. He can just, allegedly, he can just stay there. And he should have had a real name. He should have been called the Diddler or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen anything from Waterbug. I haven't seen anything from Country Girl or Bobby. Huh. I seen that he posted a video the other day. Or yesterday when I was young. I think he posted one yesterday. I think, yeah. Well, how could you know? I like Waterbug, I do, but man, the guy got so drunk all the time you couldn't understand what he was saying. And then, well, Kim went down to see him or something like that, and then he threw Kim off his out of his live stream because Kim voted for Biden, and he wasn't going to have that, but he didn't mind that. Kim was a Democrat when he come down there. Yeah, I couldn't understand what he was saying half the time when he was drunk. If you didn't catch him the first 5-10 minutes of his live stream, he was going to be wasted after that. Allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. Two or three, yeah. Or 4 or 5 or 10 or 15 or 20. Yeah. You think you could keep up, junkyard? Some people are amateurs, some people are novice, and some people are professionals. I'm believing he was a professional. All right, everybody, it's time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. I will see you Wednesday morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. If you're so inclined to join me, and if I'm healthy enough and have a great night, I will be there. 7 to 8 cases a week now. Well, that's nice. No. Oh, his liver's got to take a break. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.